Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today's video was inspired by a coaching session on why you'll eventually realize the narcissist discarding you. Oh, that was actually a blessing in disguise. Now, you already know how I get down. I don't like to waste time and I'm ready to get into it. So let's do that right now. Not a blessing in the sense that your pain is any less, that the process is any less difficult to deal with, or that your healing will be any faster than what it already is. Nah, but a blessing in the sense that you lost your sense of self during the relationship. Let me explain. When we get into relationships, we make these concessions, don't we? We have to start moving a little different, right? You start carving out time that you didn't have before. You start considering someone else's feelings. You start revamping your schedule, and that's to be expected, right? But to what extent? Wait, what? To what extent? Because what we don't understand is that when a relationship becomes unhealthy, when it becomes toxic or manipulative, or just not for you, we start compromising ourselves. And I mean that quite literally. Your time, your attention, and your resources get dedicated to one person, and it damn sure ain't you. That may not also be giving you the same effort in return. And when we recognize that as an empathetic person, what's our initial reaction? To try harder, to give more, to communicate better. But what's the response of a narcissistic individual? To take more, and there is no limit on how much they'll take from you either, right? And most times we don't even recognize that until we get far as hell away from that relationship. See, in life, I believe we're given these opportunities where we see our worth, we give our best, and we begin investing back into ourselves, realizing we were neglecting us in the first place. And the moment you start recognizing that you deserve better, to be talked to more respectfully, to be treated more gently, to be understood completely, you know you are somewhere you damn well don't belong. But, this is a big ass but, we believe that our love can make miracles on people, don't we? And you know something? In most cases, you may be right. But what about when you run up against a tsunami of a person who constantly shames you, calls you out of your name, loves to argue, confuses you on whether or not they love you in one moment but hate you in the next, while other times they show potential they could be the most wonderful person in the world? What about when you're being manipulated financially, physically, emotionally, even spiritually? What about when your health starts taking a nosedive in that relationship? When you start having skin problems, anxiety problems, when you're estranged from your friends and your family who used to be so close to you, when your kids start getting the same treatment as you are getting right now? You eventually make it to this point where you realize you weren't valuing you enough to walk away from someone who not only showed you they didn't care with their words, but their actions verified it at every single turn. So that blessing of being discarded now comes full circle, realizing just how valuable, loving, caring, empathetic, compassionate, and one of a kind you truly are. Stay inspired. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in and checking out this video today. If you're new to the channel, become official to the squad. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom and become an official part of a team that will always push you towards personal greatness. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.